really. So, but isn't the Goonies 2 game then based on the Goonies movie? Isn't it? Okay, we're getting owned here on our gambling situation. I keep going in the wrong room. I wonder how many people how big that would be, Goonies 2, the movie, right? Like, you would get people from the 80s, probably. Oh, there we go. We are rich. We are rich, everyone. We've done it. We have done it. Famicom, PC, and Famicom. Well, to be fair, but Famicom is NES. And Famicom Disk System is basically also NES. So I'm a little bit confused. What's the difference? Like, this is technically a Famicom. Oh, really? So you're saying, in other words, it was on NES, just not the American one. Because system architecture-wise, it's literally, a Famicom is the same thing as an NES, a North American NES. The only thing different is that the cartridge slot is a little different. And the, like, the way the console looks and the controllers are slightly different, but, oh, I might as well get this while I'm here. And the microphone, but that's only on the original Famicom. I wonder how many games actually use that, though. You can get those Famicoms, those red Famicoms are everywhere here. You can get them so cheap, you guys. If anybody wants me to pick them up a Famicom, let me know. I can't pay for the shipping and everything, but if you want one, they're a dime a dozen over here. They're literally everywhere. I don't know if they use multi-out, though. I'm not sure about that. They might only use RF, I'm not sure. The Japanese Famicom that I have is called an AV Famicom. Still a Japanese system. It's very much like the North American top loader that you guys may know. It looks visually on the outside slightly different than the American top loader, but not much. But it does, the one that I have does have an AV multi-out port on it, which the North American one does not have. Yeah, I mean, people are yeah, used ones are everywhere. I can probably, let me see. Let me go on, like, America or Japan. Okay, so I'll show you guys. Let me just, let me open up a, web browser here real quick. Actually, let me go outside just so we have some background music instead of just listening to complete dead silence. Let me pull this up for you guys and I will show you. Actually, let me put it up here. And then let me turn on the web browser, Deep L, because I'm too lazy. I don't have the Japanese keyboard plugin thing installed on my Windows right now, so let's just go like this. Whatever, okay, and we're gonna go Famicom. Oh god, I gotta look for English. Ego. Where's Ego on here? Can it just auto detect Nihongo? Oh, Ego. Here we go. Okay, and it should translate it. Why isn't it not translating it? Because I'm too I'm too lazy. Come on, man, translate it. What is this nonsense? Is this not translate? Texto Honyaku. So that should be a text. What the crap? What is up with this Deep L thing? Did I use the wrong Deep L? Alright, well, I'm gonna type in Famicom Japanese. Family computer. I don't think they Fammy. I'm gonna just use this. And then we're gonna go like this. Fammy. Oh, well, I guess I could have just done it like this. But what I really want, though, is... this one. All right, here we go. Fulton, how's it going? Welcome in. Happy early new year. Go get him. I'm gonna try to go get him. How hard is it to get a Famicom flash cart with an SD slot? What do you mean with an SD slot? I'm using... I don't know if they have these in stock anymore or not. As far as I can understand, it's been discontinued. But I did get one recently. But it may be gone. The, what you can do, Fen, is like... this is one, it's expensive, but... this one, works with the Japanese Famicom systems. This is the EverDrive N8 Pro. I'm using just the regular EverDrive N8, which is a little slightly less fancy, but it's also a lot cheaper. However, I guess it's not being produced anymore. And when I bought from these guys, let's see if maybe they have on page 2. Oh, they have it still. So this is what I have right here. So this is what I'm using, Fen, if it helps. You cannot get this directly from Crix because he doesn't have them on his site, but I think this is like a partner website, so they probably have some stock remaining. It's very similar to the N8 Pro. Most people probably don't need the N8 Pro, but this is what I have. Did Famicom ever make English dubbed games or English translated? Probably not. Doing good, Colton. We're just saying happy early new year, since this is probably our our last date. Well, this is our last stream at this time slot for the rest of the year, because, you know, Japanese New Year stuff is coming up, so we got to do the Japanese celebration stuff. So we may do a small stream tonight with Capricornery, like a little Ninja Gaiden or something, possibly. How is my game in English? You mean the Zelda game? Because I'm using an EverDrive. Because I'm using this. Where's my? Because I'm using this. And you just put an SD card in there, and you put your files on it. So that's why it's playing games, and it can do either or. This thing can play whatever, basically. But in any case. So you can find some, let's go by cheapest, and let's just set the price to, wait, which one, where was the price one? This one? We'll set the price to, I don't know, let's say 2,000 yen. 2,000 yen is a little bit more than 20 bucks, or a little less than, yeah, a little less than $20. 16 bucks maybe. Here's one. It doesn't look super great. It's a little yellow, but for example, there's one for 2,000 yen right there. Let's see what else we got here going on. Lots of games. I should probably only show ones that are, where is it? I hate some of these things have too many options. I'm looking for the thing that says whether it's sold out or not. Only show me the stuff that's... oh, maybe it's this one? Oh, here we go. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. So, blah, 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 blah. Lots of games. Here's another one for 2,000 yen. Is there an EverDrive for NES? Yes, there is. There is. And it's called the... I don't know if they probably don't have the regular EverDrive N8, but they have, it's called the EverDrive N8. They have, or sorry, the N8 Pro also. This one here. So this one is for standard front loader NES, but it's 160 bucks. But it fits the North American, either the North American top loader or the North American front loader. If you have a Japanese system like me, then you either need to get the EverDrive N8 Pro FAMI, which is this one. It has the same internal stuff. It's just a different pinout for the board, so it looks a little different. I don't know why the images don't change when you click on them, but so it's a little bit different cartridge shape and the pinouts are different, but the internal functionality is the same if you have a Japanese system. Is it worth it? 160 bucks? That's completely subjective, right? I think I had one before. I don't think it's bad. It's nice to have everything all in one spot. Oh wait, I gotta turn the web browser off. But in my case, I decided to get the $90 one because for my particular use case, I didn't think it was necessarily worth spending the extra like $70. You know, the main advantages of the Pro version one versus what's the difference in prices? $70. Also, the one that I have is they're not producing anymore, so probably whatever stock is remaining is all that's left, unless you buy a used one. Game wise, basically the same thing. I think the more expensive one can handle games that have the what do you call it, enhanced audio, like certain NES games, but it's like a handful. It's not like a lot of them can play like advanced audios, higher quality audio than what's available. Like there was I forget which one it is. There's a certain Castlevania game, I can't remember which one it was off the top of my head, where like if you play the Japanese version, it has better quality audio than the American one or something. There's a handful of games like that, for example, that the more expensive one can support. I guess the more expensive one also can support file sizes of over a certain, I can't remember what the threshold was, but it can support games with higher file sizes. So for like a standard NES library, it doesn't make sense, but some people have like ROM hacks or custom games that they've designed to work on the NES that were not official releases. Like I think one of them was like some kind of like Final Fantasy VII, like a Final Fantasy VII demake or something that you can put on there, but it exceeds the like 4 megabyte limit or something like that. Is home? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. There's probably a list somewhere. I'm not sure. There's really not that many games. It's probably like less than 10. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's I don't remember how many megabytes that file is, but it's too big. It won't work on the EverDrive that I have. But if you get the Pro version, it will. And I guess the other main thing is that if you get the Pro version of that NES flash cart, the EverDrive, then the games load pretty much like instantaneously. Like you click the game that you want to open and it's open, right? There's no waiting. Versus the one that I have right now, you have to wait like maybe like 2 seconds or 3 seconds or something. Once you select a game, it takes a couple seconds to load it up on the screen. So it's really, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to have the Pro version, but when I was looking to get one recently, I was like, I don't know if I want to spend like $70 more for games that load like 3 seconds faster. And like maybe there was one thing though that sounded interesting, which was like a there's somebody made a game called like I forget what it's called, it's some kind of like fan-made Zelda game, and it actually looked pretty cool. But I was like, man, I don't know if I can really justify $70 extra right now for that. The Age of Home Alone NES sounds fair. Yeah. ROM hacks on OG hardware is what you want. Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool, and I'm definitely not trying to downplay the EverDrive N8 Pro. I would like to have one, but when I was looking to get an EverDrive for this thing, I was like, it was hard for me to say, yeah, I'm gonna drop the extra money at this point in time to get it. Maybe someday down the road, but right now I was like, I think I'm just gonna live with this one, and it's probably good enough. Oh, also the other thing is that apparently the N8 Pro version has like a redonkulous amount of save states. If somebody really wants like I wouldn't say unlimited, but like a massive amount of save states per game available to them, then the N8 Pro is massively better than the one that I've got, because the one that I've got, you can only have like one save state per game. But for me, that's probably fine, because I would really probably only use the save states for when I'm doing like speedrun practice. Any North American EverDrive exists for Super, or is it only? I'm not sure I fully understand the question, Steven. Oh, nice. Yeah, the reason I did that was because I need to buy a potion. Or I want to buy a potion, rather. Oh yeah, I have one for the Famicom as well. The guy, the EverDrive company, the guy Crix, he makes, they have EverDrives for all kinds of stuff. Lots of different systems. Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, N64, Sega Genesis, NES. But yes, they're not cross-compatible between each system, right? They're dedicated specifically to each system. So, you know, there are other, to be fair, these guys are not the only flash cart manufacturers on the market. So they are maybe for certain systems or something, but there are other options available with varying degrees of ease of use, reliability, product quality, etc., 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 right? Like, you could go on AliExpress and find all kinds of random stuff too. It just depends. Yeah, the Super Nintendo, if you got a if you got like the flash cart, like the FX pack for whatchamacallit, for Super Nintendo, I'm using it in Japanese Super Famicom, but you can use it also in a North American Super Nintendo. That one's no problem. You can just pop it in either one. You may have to, I'm not sure, you may have to open the thing, the North American one. I'm not sure. I can't comment for sure because I don't own a North American Super Nintendo, but like you may have to change like there's like probably a little piece of plastic in there that dictates what cartridge fits in there. But besides that, lets you plug in NES and send. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So in this case, you could theoretically have like one EverDrive for the NES and one EverDrive for the Super Nintendo plugged in, and then you just have everything plugged in all at once. And then you just don't have to change anything. You could just leave it all plugged in at one time if you wanted to. But yeah, the difference between the Pro version of the EverDrive for NES, I guess it just depends on, you would probably, there's YouTube videos where they compare it that might be a recommendation to check the YouTube videos. You'd get a much more detailed rundown, probably explaining pretty much what I just said, but you would get more details than what I could provide. I was just trying to kind of give a general overview. Yeah, $200. Well, the FX Pack Pro, well, that's the other thing. The FX Pack for Super Nintendo, I think there's 2 or 3 different variations of it. I think. I have the FX Pack Pro, and the reason I have the FX Pack Pro is specifically for the ability to do Super Metroid speedrunning and auto splitting. If you don't need that, then maybe and the FX Pack Pro does have compatibility with certain Super Nintendo has a lot of games that have like special chipsets in them, and I guess FX Pack Pro is like pretty much compatible with everything. So, or almost everything anyways. So if you want like maximum compatibility, then the FX Pack Pro is what you want probably. But you may be able to get away with a cheaper one. The FX Pack Pro is not exactly super cheap. The EverDrive N8 Pro, if you get the N8 Pro for NES, not the one that I have, because the one I have I think only comes in yellow. And it's also only for the Japanese version. They have EverDrive N8s, but I don't think they're available anymore. They're probably all sold out and you'd probably have to find a used one somewhere. But if you get an N8 Pro, this is not for Super Nintendo, only NES. If you get an N8 Pro, they have a semi-transparent... Let me see if I can find it, if I still have it up here. Yeah, okay. Give me a quick second. So this is the EverDrive for the Japanese system, but the other one works the same way. So just ignore the form factor. They still have the same color situation. So normally there's 2 colors. One is a semi-transparent blue, and the other one is kind of like a white. But for now, they still have like some of their quote-unquote limited edition, quote-unquote Christmas version. The Christmas versions usually disappear they come back like every year, but it's not a standard color. So once the red ones are gone, they're probably gone until the next following year, basically, unless you buy a used one. But throughout the year, normally it's the blue one and the white, or I think for North America ones they have it's like the gray. This is if you have a top loader or front loader NES. So I guess your option... Oh, never mind. They don't have the blue for the North American one. That's interesting. Only for the Japanese one. Huh. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. So apparently the only difference is... So you get gray or red, it looks like. The gray one is like a standard NES cart. Then they have the Christmas one that looks like there's little snowflakes falling or whatever. And then I guess the standard red one, which is what they probably have all year round, I guess. These look like your 2 options, I suppose. I'll just drop a link here in the thing in case anybody wants to know. What's the difference besides color? With the regular N8, nothing. That's it, just a shell. The N8 Pro is, like I said, different, like what we talked about earlier. Okay, so we have a potion. We have all the stuff. We have all the stuff, I guess. Oops, I just stopped and jumped in the fire. The N8 Pro has those other differences like we talked about earlier, just a little bit ago. Larger amount of save states, faster game loading, like instantaneous versus like 2 or 3 seconds, if that matters to you. support for quote-unquote special audio games, which there's literally only a handful anyways, and larger ROM file support for maybe a couple of different, just literally a couple different ROM files that are out there. I gotta find my way, guys. I got a little bit lost in here. I don't want to lose my shield, by the way. I don't want to lose my shield in here. The old Home Alone. Ow. So I gotta find my way through this disaster here. I gotta figure out how to get up into this left-hand side someplace. Oh, really? Complete mint? Like, are they open? We got this going on. Okay, so let's see, where are we on the map? So we've discovered we need to figure out how to go up that central section. So I guess we can't push that. 50 to 75 bucks. They're open, but at least they're in good shape. I need to... I think I need to go left here and then go back in. And then maybe push that block over. Dun, 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 dun. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Okay, that's bad. At least these guys hurt me a lot less. Now, I guess I need to go right. Maybe there's no choice? You literally can't push anything. I guess I can check if there's a bomb for some reason, but I kind of doubt it. No. Can I walk through? No. Okay, so we have to go right.
My body is ready.
Charmander, how's it going? Happy early New Year. Oh, really? Been stuck in bed yet? Still not feeling well yet? Hope you get better soon, Charmander. Oh, there's a key. Hey, that's cool. We got a key. Okay, it doesn't look like you... Nice, dude. New stuff and a key door. Let's go. Let's go. We found something new. Pretty quickly this time. That was lucky. And I promise I did not cheat. I did not look up anything on this dungeon. The only thing that I had a little bit of help from you guys with was the ring thing. Woke up with a sore throat, hurts to talk, but you can breathe. Well, I'm glad you can breathe and swallow. That's number one, most important. I'm just killing all these guys in case. Wow, they don't give me anything. Oh, oh, oh. Nice. I'll take that. Okay, that's it? Okay, fine. Let's see here. So we're gonna go... I'm gonna check the wall. Post-Christmas cold. That's a bummer, Charmander. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your body is repaired as soon as possible and back to your normal shenanigans. Okay, I think we have to go through the door here. I don't think there's any choice, it looks like. Dum, 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 dum. Die. Oh god. Oh, are they stuck going up and down? Nice. I'll take that. Yeah, right. Dog, make me breakfast. Bring me scrambled eggs and toast. Do I need to go down here? No. In fact, probably that's a bad idea, so I don't think I should do that. I will go up, though, however. After I kill these guys, just to make sure that, just to make sure there's nothing special in here. Did this game invent a video game? It kind of feels like it, Bambara. I mean, I guess. What? Go to the next room? Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. I'm guessing it's on the left. Oh, really? It's the first time since a little while? Okay, let's kill all these guys. Oh god, don't get stuck in there. I wonder if there could be a secret here. Get the frisbee. Where's the frisbee? Come closer to my hand gestures.